Hi, my name is Lydia, and this is how I got through high school by stepping out of my shadow.
So my freshman year, I decided to get involved in cheerleading, golf, and different kinds of music. I decided to follow my brother Josh's footsteps because coming in as a freshman, I didn't really know anyone. He was a golfer, so I got really close with Mr. Sponsor and many different teachers, and I would use my brother as an excuse to talk to teachers I didn't know by saying, "Hey, do you remember Josh Beck?" Now, this worked for a couple of years, but up until at least sophomore year, I had some trouble because I decided I'm not the same as my brother, and that's when I learned a lot of different life lessons, that you need to be yourself in high school instead of following your siblings' footsteps.
My freshman year, I made a lot of friends with upperclassmen, and that really helped me because they were able to help me to get to my classes, they were really there when I needed them, and they were just an overall good friend.
I really don't remember much from sophomore year. It's one of those years you have to get through, but it's not that interesting. But it's also not that hard, like junior year is. This year, I established my main friend group. I also have a lot of upperclassmen friends in this year, but my main friends are in my grade. This year is when I tried out for the musical. I decided to be in the pit and play Barry saxophone.
Hi, Mr. Cooley.
Hi, are you here to audition for that musical?
Yep. What's the Imperial March? Sophomore year, I really tried to step out of my shadow, and I talked to people I normally wouldn't talk to. And I tried to make friends with the freshmen too, just to kind of branch out to different people instead of going to upperclassmen to try and feel safe. And I made a lot of friends, and I'm still friends with these people to this day.
Junior year was a very hard year for me, especially since I got sick during third quarter with pneumonia. Now this affected both my grades and my health because I wasn't able to play golf because of my grades. But also I was probably sick from about February to probably even June.
Oh my god.
But this didn't stop me from being social with people.
Let's go.
Because this year I joined forensics, and this was probably the best decision of my life because this got me to talk out to more people, especially to all the people from different schools. Back in middle school, I was always the quiet kid, and even freshman year and sophomore year, I'd always stand in the back of the class or just in the back of the conversation and let others stand before me. And this was always hard on me because I was afraid to step out to other people. But junior year, I learned that I have my own voice and I'm my own person, and I can just say or do what I want.
My junior year, I discovered who I actually am. I ended up becoming a part of the LGBTQ community, and I made a lot of friends even just from that. My junior year, I really didn't branch out to different friend groups. I really stayed in my original one, but I'm not complaining because the people I've become best friends with, they've always been there for me, and that's all I really needed.
Senior year was a big stepping stone for me. I branched out to try new things and even made some new friends along the way. I tried color guard for the first time, and that was sure interesting. I even made friends from Platteville and even towns like Lancaster and Cuba City. I even met my half-sister Lily, which only took 6 years of convincing, and I also got a new nephew named Asher. Senior year made me realize who I was as a person and what truly my personality looks like. I started to be more self-confident in who I was as a whole, and even maybe appreciate who I am.
Overall, senior year was really fun. I branched out to make new friends, from freshmen to even some guy from Lancaster who I'm still dating. My jokes make everyone laugh, and I'm glad I'm actually talking to people. My dad jokes may not be the greatest, but at least they make people smile. I really stepped out this year. I felt that I talked a lot more and I became less shy. The fact that I can just look at the camera and talk to you guys, it's something. Freshman year, I would be too too shy to even look at the camera. I'd probably just look away or take a picture of the ceiling. But this year, I feel like who I am as a person is really fitting.
So hey class of 2020, it's been real. All I want to say is good luck in the future, and here's a go. Thank you.